Is being called an unprecedented move. The government stepping in to block the sale of a private Canadian company to an American one. British Columbia-based MDA owns high-profile Canadian technology, including RadarSat-2 and the Canadarm. Ottawa's move doesn't kill the deal outright, but it puts the onus on the U.S. company to prove why the sale would be good for Canadians. Our chief political correspondent Keith Bogue has this story tonight. Keith.
Mark, giving credit where credit is due is not normal around here. So this was no normal day. Canada's place in space will remain what it is for now. The threat that the company that claims Canadarm among its achievements would itself fall into non-Canadian arms appears to have subsided. The government is signaling it will not allow Alliant Tech Systems of the U.S. to buy Vancouver-based McDonnell Detweiler, MDA, after all.
The transaction, as has been proposed, in my preliminary opinion, but in my opinion, does not raise the likelihood of net benefits to Canada.
That met a chorus of approval inside the House from parties claiming the policy as their own.
Now that the government has shown good sense and apparently adopted our party's position on RadarSat-2.
Allow me first to congratulate the Prime Minister and the Minister of Industry for exercising the government's authority, as we and others have urged, to reject the takeover of RadarSat by an American firm.
RadarSat is a satellite system developed by MDA that watches the Earth for changes to the environment and the planet's natural resources. Its importance to Canadian sovereignty and security has grown lockstep with growing concerns about the future of the Arctic and who owns what there.
Government should take the next step.
The Rideau Institute, a left-wing foreign affairs think tank, probably never dreamt it would congratulate a conservative government for what it describes as choosing public interest over private interest.
This is the first government in a long time that has been willing to distinguish between the two and to understand that the interests of Canadians aren't necessarily served by the interests of large corporations.
That will not be much comfort for MDA and many of its employees who were counting on a new American-based owner to get at U.S. government contracts that are sometimes out of reach for non-American companies. But the ultimate political irony is that this will be the first foreign takeover any government has ever blocked under the Investment Canada Act, and the Conservatives seem proud to do it.
Speaker, I'm amused to hear the Liberal Party's support for the actions the Minister of Industry has taken when the party opposite in 13 years never turned down a single foreign takeover in this country.
The companies involved now have 30 days to try to persuade the government to change its mind. That's going to be tough now that the government has so explicitly defined blocking the takeover as in the best interests of the country. Mark?
Keith, thanks.